Hi, my name is Lindsay, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a blanket ladder. For those of you who don't know what a blanket ladder is, it's just a decorative ladder that sits in your living room and it holds all your extra throw blankets for you. They're typically found online or in stores for about $100, but I bought all the materials from Lowe's and it cost me less than $25. So let's get started. So here are all the materials that you will need to make your blanket ladder. The side pieces are the longest pieces, they're 7 foot long, and then the 4 smaller pieces are about 16 inches, and those are going to be the steps. And I bought some 4-inch exterior screws to screw everything in place, and then I already had the drill. So the first thing that I did was space out the steps evenly and place them where I'm going to want to screw them in at. Now I'm going to need 8 of these exterior screws and my drill, and I'm going to screw the steps in. I put marks so that I would know exactly where I wanted the steps to go in case things moved around. And what you're going to want to do is start drilling on the outside of the legs all the way through and into the center of the steps. Alright, now my ladder is completely put together. This is where I'm going to have it in my home. This next step is completely optional, but I'm going to be using this wood finish. It is a gray stain, and I'm just going to stain the wood so that it matches my home better. So the next thing I'm going to do is go outside and sand my ladder so that my blankets don't snag on any of the loose wood pieces. I'm going to use this block sander and I'm just going to hand sand it lightly because I still want it to have like a rustic look, but I just don't want any of my blankets getting ruined, snagging on the wood. Alright, so now that the ladder has completely been sanded, I'm going to lay out some old towels and rags, and I'm going to lay the ladder on top of them. And I'm going to use another rag to completely cover the ladder with the liquid stain. I'm going to cover the legs, the steps, the sides, the front, the back, everywhere. And it takes about 24 hours to dry, so I'll end up showing you guys what it looks like tomorrow. So this is what the stain looks like so far. I've only done this front piece right here that's gray. It's a gray stain, but it still brings out a lot of the woodsy in the ladder, and I've just been taking the rag and just rubbing the stain in real well, and it pretty much absorbs it right away. And I'm just going to do that all over the ladder. This is the ladder completely covered in the gray stain. I'm just waiting for it to dry. It'll take about 24 hours and I'll show you guys what it looks like tomorrow. So it has now been a full 24 hours since we last left off in the video. The only thing I've done since then is move the blanket ladder from the floor in my living room into my garage so that I could prop it up so it could dry properly. Here is a look at the finished blanket ladder. I really like this gray stain. It was called Classic Gray, and I like it because the ladder is mostly gray, but you can tell that it's completely made from wood. A lot of the woodsy color still comes through, and it just gives it a nice rustic look. Here's a look at what the ladder looks like with blankets on it. I have 2 on it right now. It could probably hold 3, but I don't want to overcrowd it. Thank you guys for watching, and you can like and subscribe if you'd like to see more home DIY projects.